Hey guys, what's going on? The Brickboy103 here again today, and welcome to my E3 2019 coverage. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the Microsoft E3 2019 conference and let you guys know what I thought of all the important announcements. There were some indie games that I had no clue what they were about and I wasn't interested in that I won't be talking about, but I'll be talking about everything that caught my attention during the press conference. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So they started off with a trailer for The Outer Worlds, the game being made by the people that worked on Fallout New Vegas. So I was already excited for the game just knowing that, but after seeing this new trailer, oh my goodness, the game looks like so much fun. I also like that you can make your own choices in different scenarios. For example, they showed like being able to help someone or shoot them after they've helped you and stuff. So a really cool scenario system. You know, you get to choose if you want to help people, if you want to be a total douchebag, and I'm sure that's only one of many different choices you can make in the game. They also revealed a release date. We will be getting The Outer Worlds on October 25th. My goodness, I am so excited for this game, and I'm so excited that we got a release date. Next up, they showed the new game from Ninja Theory, the people that worked on Hellblade, Bleeding Edge. It looks like a mix of Overwatch and Battleborn. I don't know, like, I haven't seen gameplay yet. They didn't show any gameplay, but I've seen some people tweeting out that they got to play it at E3, so gameplay should be on YouTube soon. I'm very interested to see how this game plays because, honestly, I think it's gonna flop like Battleborn. Honestly, I think the Overwatch wave is over, and we're on to Battle Royale now, so I mean, could it work? Yes, but I don't know how this game's going to work out for Ninja Theory. Hopefully it's a success for them and hopefully it's a fun game, but I'm really on the fence about this one. Next up, they showed a new trailer for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Now, I'm not a fan of Ori, but I know so many people that are, and they were waiting for a release date, and we got it February 11th, 2020, and I'm pretty sure that one will be included with Game Pass as well. So if you have Game Pass, there you go. Next up, we got a trailer for Minecraft Dungeons. It looks like a mixture of Minecraft and Diablo, so interesting, but not really my cup of tea. I don't know. Again, we'll have to see how that game is. I'll try it out, but I don't think I'm gonna be too interested in the game. So then Phil Spencer comes on stage and announces that they're going to be showing 60 games at the conference, and 30 of which will be on Game Pass. Now let's be real. By 60 games, he means like 30 games, and 30 games that will be shown in that little like 3-minute montage that they always do of indie games and stuff. So when I heard that, I was excited for a second, and then I was like, oh wait, you know, we're actually only going to get to look at 30 games, and then we're going to get 5-second clips of 30 different indie games. But when Phil Spencer came out on the stage, everyone was freaking out, screaming. Like, they were so excited. Phil Spencer, man, you've won over the gamers' hearts. Like, my goodness, people were freaking out over Phil Spencer on the stage. So at this point, I was super excited. I was like, bring it on. Even though freaking WB Montreal pulled out, and I knew at this point that we weren't getting a new Arkham game this year, I was like, bring it on. So they showed a new Fallen Order trailer. Gotta say, I'm on the fence about Fallen Order as well. Like, it really looks like the same thing we've seen from Force Unleashed 1 and 2. So I don't know, they really need to bring new gameplay mechanics to this game to get me fully invested, but it still looks like a lot of fun. The Force Unleashed games are good, but they just got so repetitive, so I hope Jedi Fallen Order has some new gameplay mechanics to keep things fresh. Then we got a new hard game, a Blair Witch game. It looked cool. I'm gonna be real, I don't really know that much about Blair Witch. I'm pretty sure there were a few Blair Witch movies, so I guess they're making a game now. I don't know, but it looks like a fun game. So yeah, Blair Witch, super excited to play that one. I'm pretty sure that one releases in August. Then, my favorite part of the press conference, Cyberpunk 2077. They showed a new story trailer. I saw a lot of people complaining that they didn't show more gameplay. Here's the thing, we already got 50 minutes of gameplay. Why do they need to show more? Like, I mean, do you want them to spoil the whole game? I don't get why people are complaining about that, but we got a really awesome Cyberpunk 2077 trailer, and I kid you not, this is my most anticipated game that has been announced so far at E3. Like, oh my goodness, that trailer was amazing. And surprise, surprise, John Wick is in the game. John Wick actually isn't in the game, but the actor of John Wick is playing a character in the game. And then he walks on stage and everyone is freaking out, myself included. They really got my boy John Wick on the stage, and he gave a little speech about the game, gave us a few more details, and then the release date, April 16th, 2020. And oh my gosh, April 16th, 2020 cannot come soon enough. 2020 can't come soon enough. Honestly, that game looks incredible, and I am going to enjoy every second of it. Then we got a bit of Battletoads gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't blown away. I was expecting more, but I guess it looks decent. I didn't see a release date. They might have said a release date, but I did not catch a release date, and I haven't seen any release dates being talked about on social media, so I guess the release date for Battletoads is still to be announced. Next up, they talked about Game Pass. They talked about Xbox Game Pass PC. That came out right after the show. It's in beta right now, and they said they are going to have over 100 games on Xbox Game Pass PC by the end of August, so that's very exciting. And they also announced Arkham Knight, Metro Exodus, Hollow Knight, and Borderlands the Handsome Collection coming to Game Pass right after the show, so that was awesome. They also talked about Game Pass Ultimate, which I picked up. It's a really good deal. Pretty much you get Game Pass PC, Game Pass on Xbox, and Xbox Live Gold for $15 a month. So if you guys haven't checked that out already, it's definitely worth checking out. Then we got Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it looked so realistic, so that's impressive. But for like the first 15 to 20 seconds when they were showing different locations and showing planes, I was like, wait, GTA 6? GTA 6? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. My dumbass was so excited. And it turned out it was Flight Simulator. Then we got Wasteland 3. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. But then Microsoft was like, okay, you know, we had a few boring announcements. Now we're gonna bring a guy on the stage called Matt Booty. And you know, when you have a name such as Matt Booty, you're gonna announce something great. And they actually announced something pretty cool. Double Fine, the creators of Brutal Legend, are actually on Microsoft's team now, and they will be developing first-party games for Microsoft, so that's actually pretty cool. But Double Fine wasn't done there. They showed a new Psychonauts 2 trailer, and honestly, it was kind of disappointing. The game didn't look as good as I was hoping it would, but hey, it's not coming out soon. At least I don't think. That's another game I didn't catch the release date for, but I think this one is still going to be worked on for some time before it releases, so hopefully they can improve. Then, oh my gosh, my childhood, oh my goodness, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, releasing in 2020, including all 9 films. Oh my freaking goodness, I kid you not, I was ready to cry. Like, oh my goodness. Lego wins E3. Lego wins E3. Then they showed off the new Dragon Ball game. I'm sorry for you guys that like Dragon Ball. I don't care about that. I wasn't paying attention to that. Next, 12 minutes. Now this game looked really cool because it's like a guy sitting with his wife, and then like he knows the future, and like this guy is coming to hurt the wife and say that like she was responsible for her father's death and stuff. And so like he's saying all these different things from the future that are about to happen, and the wife's like freaking out, and then the guy bursts down the door and kills the protagonist, but then like the scenario replays itself over and over, and so pretty much you have 12 minutes, I'm assuming, to figure out how to solve the scenario and how to stop this guy from killing your wife. Very interesting premise, and I know I didn't do the best job of explaining it, but oh my goodness, that game looks great. It's probably the most interesting concept I've seen for a game in some time. Then we got a Gears 5 trailer. We got a Gears 5 release date. It's coming out on September 10th. And if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you'll get it 4 days early. Pretty cool. They also showed a trailer for Escape Mode, which looks like fun. But, I mean, Gears of War is Gears of War. Gears is going to be a fun third-person shooter, but it's nothing to lose your mind over. I mean, it's going to be similar to Gears of War 4, just Gears of War 4 with a new story and improved combat. So, I mean, it's cool, but it's nothing revolutionary. They also announced that Terminator will be in Gears of War 5. There's going to be a Terminator character pack, okay. Then they went on to show Dying Light 2. They showed a trailer, and it's coming out in spring of 2020. Such a long time to wait, but it'll be worth it. The protagonist's name is Aiden, and apparently he's infected. So playing as an infected person is going to put a nice little spin on the Dying Light series. Then, everything is awesome. Yeah. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Lego in Forza. Why? Why? I was literally sitting there like, what the fuck? But yeah, that's coming in like a week or two, I think, so whatever. Gears Pop, they showed some more gameplay for that. It looks alright. State of Decay 2 DLC. This is when the press conference started to get boring. It lost its momentum. State of Decay 2 DLC. No one cares about State of Decay. Phantasy Star Online 2. Crossfire X. Like, no one cared about these announcements. Then they unveiled some game from the developers of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Oh my gosh, From Software, that's their names. I didn't really pay attention to that because all they showed was a CG trailer, and I want to see gameplay, but we didn't get gameplay, so I just didn't really care. Then Phil Spencer comes back on the stage, and he talks about xCloud, which will be coming this October. Pretty much Microsoft's answer to Google Stadia. Sounds cool, but I want to hear more about it. I'm not completely sold. Then, Project Scarlet. They talked about specs. I don't know anything about these specs, but anyways, they promised 8K functionality. They promised 120 FPS. All this crazy stuff. I don't know if it's actually going to be able to support 8K. I don't know if it's going to support 120 FPS. And if it does, it'll be interesting to see how many developers use that feature in their games, because they're developing for multiple platforms. And Switch is definitely not going to have that, and I'm not sure if PlayStation 5 is going to have that, so it'll be interesting to see how many developers use 8K 120 FPS functionality on Xbox Scarlet. So yeah, Xbox Scarlet coming holiday 2020, and then of course Xbox ends off their show by announcing that Halo will be a launch title for Xbox Scarlet, and then they show an awesome trailer for Halo Infinite. Pretty much this guy is like stranded in this ship, and then he finds Master Chief outside just laying there in space, and so he brings him back in. He reboots his suit, and then he's like, Chief is like, status report, what's going on, you know? And the guy's like, Chief, we lost. And Chief looks outside the window, the Halo's completely destroyed, and so then, I don't know, I guess aliens are trying to breach the ship again for the second time, and Chief is standing there, and the guy's like, we have to run, and Chief's like, no, we have to fight. Halo Infinite Holiday 2020. Oh my goodness, oh my freaking goodness. I'm such a huge Halo fan. Halo 5 was kind of disappointing, but this looks great, and that was a great way to end off the Microsoft E3 conference. Overall, I'd say Microsoft did a pretty good job, but sadly, they didn't show a lot of gameplay. I wanted to see more gameplay, but we really didn't get it this year. And in addition, there were so many Fable 4 rumors, and it was kind of disappointing to see that they didn't announce that. So, I mean, overall, Microsoft did a good job. Some people are saying they did terrible, some people are saying they did great. It seems like people are very mixed on Xbox's E3 conference. Overall, I enjoyed it and I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. So guys, those are my thoughts on Xbox's E3 conference, but I want to hear what you guys think. Be sure to tweet me at thebrickboy103 on Twitter and let me know what you thought of Microsoft's E3 conference. I'll be covering Square Enix and of course Nintendo, so stay tuned for those videos. I'm also going to be doing more Team Sonic Racing. Gotta finish that game up in the next couple days. We're on the summer video grind, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.